Hello, this is Adam for American Teacher on YouTube. If you haven't, please click subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and leave a comment in the comment section below. Today, I actually got my first COVID vaccination. I received a phone call from my supervisor at work yesterday saying that the school had signed me up for a vaccination, COVID vaccination. And the supervisor sent me an email with the address of the vaccination center and also a set of instructions and also medical questions that I needed to answer before getting the shot. So I filled out the forms, and today I went to the vaccination center, and Jason made a video, so I'm going to play the video, part of the video for you. Okay, let's fast forward. And papers that ask me if I have any pre-existing conditions and tell me about possible side effects of the AZ vaccine.
Okay.
Okay, so those are the papers I had to sign, saying whether or not I had any pre-existing conditions. Out of 10. We were near the seaside, and it was very windy, but very hot also. I think the temperature was in the upper 90s Fahrenheit, and that would be like the mid to upper 30s, I think, in Celsius. All right, let me fast forward. Okay, they had a tent set up. So as I walked into the area where the vaccine center was, they had some awnings set up with chairs under them. Okay, so this is me in the parking lot. I'm holding the AstraZeneca COVID-19 vaccination information that was sent to me by my supervisor, and also the form that I had to fill out about pre-existing conditions.
Sure.
It's very hot outside. It's like in the upper 90s Fahrenheit. So, and we were near the sea, so it was very windy. I need my health insurance card. Okay, I had to have two official ID cards with me. One is my permanent resident visa card, called an APRC, and the second was my national health insurance ID card. The national health insurance ID card in Taiwan has an IC chip, so they can you can load it into a machine, and they can automatically pull up your medical history. And papers that ask me if I have any pre-existing conditions and tell me about possible side effects of the AZ vaccine.
Okay.
Out of 10. Okay, so at the vaccination center, they had a series of awnings set up. They had a couple of employees to greet you, and then on further down, there were a set of chairs for you to wait your turn to be vaccinated. Right now, I feel a little bit tired. At the time I got the shot earlier today, this afternoon, I didn't feel anything at all. When I just felt, when they inserted the needle and gave me the injection, but after that I didn't really feel anything. But now it's getting close to early evening, and I'm feeling a little tireder than usual at this time of day, but nothing serious. I haven't had any serious side effects.
teacher today. Hello， 你怎么来的 ？Hello。我们要一起进去。好。对的，这个好像都不错。因为都。
Okay, so they were just telling me that, giving me instructions.
Remote control.
Yeah. They were just giving me instructions there on, what to do. Konnichiwa is actually Japanese. Who was that said konnichiwa?
I think it's Robert.
Oh, teacher Robert, okay. Okay, so Jason actually got his vaccine on Monday, and one of our coworkers was asking him if he had any side effects. Basically, Jason had the same side effects that I'm experiencing right now, which is a little more tiredness than usual. Right. Okay, so anyway, let me skip ahead to where I actually get the vaccine. They had hand sanitizing stations set up and everything. This is just the waiting area. Okay, this is where we went in. At the first desk as we entered the building, they scanned our national health insurance card to identify us and to, I guess, to indicate that we were receiving our first vaccine. I forgot to mention in the under the awning before we went in, they took my temperature to make sure I didn't have a fever. Okay, I'm gonna skip ahead. Whoops. I actually went backwards. Okay. I'm going to the place where they actually give the vaccines. It was a big open building. They didn't really have air conditioning, but they did have swamp coolers in there. So it wasn't unbearably hot. And they had lots of fans blowing. The doctor asked me several questions about my medical history, which is good. I know that there are some contraindications with the vaccine, and so he asked me several questions in order to get my medical history. Okay, let me move on. Okay, the doctor signed off on my papers, and now I'm going to the doctor or nurse that will give me the vaccine. Jason's camera work is not that great. He kind of held the papers over the camera as I was getting my shot.
The doctor was nice though.
Yeah, the doctor was very nice. Okay, there I am. So they actually had the vaccines in coolers. You can see her closing the cooler. She's got the syringe. I'm rolling up my sleeve. And the paper is over the camera. So I don't know if you can actually see me get the shot. Okay, she's telling me I need to rest at the vaccination center for 15 minutes after the shot, just in case there is a sudden allergic reaction. Just standard procedure. So there, we went outside. There was a waiting area out there under some awnings, and they offered free bottles of water. Okay, so I was, amazed at how well oiled the vaccine machine was. There was no confusion. I found out my vaccination appointment yesterday. I arrived there on time, and from start to finish, it maybe took 20 minutes. So they had everything planned out, and everything went smoothly. So I really have to give the Taiwanese government credit. I really think, in a situation like a pandemic, every state has, or every local area having a different approach is too chaotic, and they really do need some coordination at the national level, and that's what they have here in Taiwan, and so everything went very smoothly. So I was impressed by the vaccine process in Taiwan, and I received the AstraZeneca vaccine, Oxford AstraZeneca. I know some people are worried about that. My family personally has a history, even though I don't have any signs of autoimmune disease, some of my close relatives do have autoimmune diseases, and so I was a bit worried at first about the AZ vaccine. But so far, so good. I haven't had any major side effects, just the lethargy, which is a common side effect of, I think, of most of the vaccines. I'm happy to have received the first vaccine and can't wait to get fully vaccinated to help stop the spread of COVID and get back to work.
Hopefully. All right, I think we can save that for tomorrow, right?
Okay, so this is American Teacher on YouTube. Thank you for watching. If you haven't, please click subscribe and give me a thumbs up, and leave any comments or questions in the comment section below. Bye-bye.